on the speaker. Get to it.
Back in here.
Yeah, back at it. This one is taking a lot more energy than the last one.
Much more.
But we love y'all. We do.
We sorry about missing last week.
Yeah.
We're also sorry that Juwan, our beloved brother, is not here this week. But he's taking care of more important things.
Yeah.
Like
school.
studying.
Yeah. Make sure y'all doing y'all workout, please.
Please, because we're at the point in the semester where
this is make or break time. It's right before midterms. Make or break right now.
Bro, the school year's been going by quick. Bro, we're week 5. I feel like we just got
5? We're week 5?
Yeah, bro. 5 weeks we've been here, bro. And yeah, it's good.
Like I was putting all my work in my planner app.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, I have a lot of work to do.
Right.
Like I thought I was doing enough, and I was like, okay, it'll slack off a little bit. No.
Bro, that's what it is, bro. In college, like, you might think you got some time, but the weeks be going by quick, and them things is gonna sneak up on you.
It is like, look, you literally be thinking you got all the time in the world, but every minute you there, it's just time you procrastinate because you know you got stuff to do.
And it's like, I know, like when I get done with class, I try to give myself an hour, just not thinking about school. I might watch some YouTube videos, eat some cereal, maybe take a nap. But that first hour after I'm out of class, I don't do work. And I think that kind of helps because it's like, okay, I've gotten that break, and now I can just work. Sometimes I'd be like, all right, well, I took this break, I'm done with class, I'm gonna just not do nothing for the rest of the night. So I can't lie.
I can't.
It's definitely done that before. But
like, literally, I get out of class and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hop on this nap right quick, recharge my mind, and then I'm at it until at least 8 or 9. And then if I have more work to do, then I'm still at it. Like, I'll take a little break, eat, get right back to it. And that's the only way, because like, that's the only way I can stay on time. It seems like I've been trying to get ahead, but no.
And I actually kind of got like lucky this semester because I was like, I was in 5 classes and then I dropped one, so I'm at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I have kind of a lighter schedule, but I'm still always having to like, with me, I try to make sure I'm at least a day ahead in my work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, that you just gotta learn how to focus, and you gotta learn how to separate yourselves from people,
Well, I guess the social aspect kind of like that's the one thing that kind of makes it worse people in college.
Yes, bro.
Like if you surround yourself with people that ain't at least on your mental level or above you, you're gonna start to slack off because your friends slacking off, and then that just go downhill quick.
Surround yourself by people who are better than you, or who you want to be like.
Yeah.
Or who you strive to be.
Look, it always be a quote. All right, let me see if I can get it right this time. Okay.
Old man.
So, I think the quote is surround yourself.
Nope.
If you surround yourself with people that are below you, it's just a cage. And I think that speaks like volumes. Like,
say that again.
Like,
that was deep.
Like the people below you. Like if you're surrounding yourself with them, they're building a cage.
To keep you down there.
Like it's just a circle of people, and you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere because they at a lower point. Like they just gonna hold you where they are. But if you surround yourself with people that's in that higher group, they can kind of pull you up
or give you something to reach out to.
Yeah. And there's somebody that don't understand what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because most of the times they was at that point that you at right now. Like you struggled a little bit and just needed a little guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And like even if it don't even have to be no mentor type role, like it could just be one little phrase that they say that just makes you rethink about what you're going through.
Exactly. And I think my parents have done a really good job of like, whenever I like get down on myself or get tough on myself, they'll be like, it's just your turn. Like, hey, this has happened to us, it's just your turn. And it really helps me sit back and realize like, it's gonna work out. Like you see those posts all the time on Twitter where it's like, guys, we're just 20, we're just 21. And it's like, it's so easy to get caught up in, wow, like I'm doing bad right now. And some people can't see the future. And I think I was trying to get better at that. Like okay, I'm doing this right now, but I know what I'm doing right now is going to help me get to where I want to go.
Yeah, and I really think that like all these little tidbits of knowledge like that we get through college is what we're here for. Like this little bullshit reading, alright. There's nothing got to do with anything I'm gonna be doing 5 years from now. Nothing.
Yeah.
But like these little time management skills, like the ability to network with people, all those things are things that you learn in college. Like it's tied to your work, but it's not like totally reliant on your work. Like you can be an average student, and if you network like with people in your field, like you can build those connections that have a way to get where you want to go. Even and that's not saying that the people you don't need to get good grades, but like if you're able to network, like you can still build those relationships.
It's about who you know, not what you know.
Yeah. No, it's let me fix that one. It's about who knows you.
Yes.
Because you can know everybody in the world, but if they don't know you, then it's just you know this person. That's
bad
it.
luck.
It's like being one of your aunties that you ain't seen in 15 years, and they expect you to know who they are. Like, my nigga, who are you?
I don't know you. Hi.
Are you putting money in my bank?
I received a birthday card from you. Nah, but I think a lot of people, just going back to like staying on track and being focused, like I think a lot of people get caught up in the clout of college, like.
Yeah, because like it's really so much you can get caught up in. Like you can literally get caught up in trying to be the president of all these orgs. Mm-hmm. Like you can get caught up in being trying to go to every party. Like it's so many things you can get caught up in. And
if you don't have the right people around you, you just gonna get caught up in it by yourself.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be caught up in it with people who don't really have your best interest. So they see you struggling and they're like, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta get right on yourself. And I'm not like that kind of person. That's why like I like the people that I surround myself, because like I said, they try to make me better.
Yeah. And even now seeing that like the group of friends that I have and that I can really talk to, like I wasn't even looking for that when I met them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just something that grew over time. And
that's crazy. Especially I always say everything, like God has a good way of just, because I really have been like looking back on life now, and I'm just like, wow, like if I lost a friend that I felt like I didn't need in my life, I'm just looking back like, well, I mean, if God didn't want me, you know.
And just to think that we have these kind of conversations now, like I know like my parents, my grandparents have like knowledge out of this world, and that's why I love talking to them. Mm-hmm. Like just having one-on-one conversations. That's something I really got to do this summer with my grandma. Like just day-to-day interactions, you'll learn little things that you can take them into your own life. Like you don't have to take everything that they say, but it's just like those little like pieces of advice, like ways to get through things, like how to work inside yourself, like how to be yourself.
Man, shout out to all the grandmas, man. R.I.P. Grandma. I know you watching it right now. R.I.P. So that's really good that you like have your grandma like around, like, cause that's something that I didn't really get a chance to do because my grandma lives in Ohio, mm-hmm. and my other grandma lives in Mississippi. So obviously going to school in Georgia, mm-hmm. I'm in school. If I'm at home, I'm working. So it's like I get caught up in it. So it's really good that you got to.
And see, like that's one thing I do like about my family. Like there's always one summer where you go and spend with relatives, mm-hmm. and that way you'll build that one-on-one relationship with them. And that's always someone you can call. Like you can be going through something, you don't feel like your parents are the ones that you want to talk to. Like those are the people that you can call. Mm-hmm. Like because they far enough away to give you some perspective on what's going on and kind of walk you through in a way that would be different from someone that was right there, has mm-hmm. been right there the whole time.
That's great, yeah. That's really, man, I just think the world is so cool. Like, you know, I sound like a weird, like.
No, and see, I understand that. It's been how many years humans have existed. Like, it's like all them build on top of each other. You got all this knowledge,
and we only get 10% of what our brain can actually.
No, that's not true.
Man.
No, we're not spreading the lies. No lies spread here.
I believe it, bro. And I just feel like there's more to life than what we know. Because like you gotta think. People.
No, and I understand what you're about to say. So look, like there's no way for us to see anything besides us as humans. Like we can't see outside of us. If that makes any sense. Like we can't. Like so, there's nothing that we can do that's greater than like us as a person.
Yeah. So why do you think that we can access more than 10% if what you said is just true? Because that's a
because like I feel like you can, like you have the ability to gain as much knowledge as you want to. Like if you want to go learn everything in the world, like by all means go do that shit. Like you have the ability, you have.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like you can look up anything that you want and learn about it.
Yeah, that is true. And the internet is really cool. We take advantage of what the internet is because we grew up with it, and I really think that's so great.
But see, like I feel like we kind of grew. Like the internet was growing as we were growing. So as new features came out, we had to learn them. And it's like some people that was born before that era, it's like, do we want to learn this new skill that might not pan out into nothing? Like they didn't know the internet was gonna blow like it did. Mm-hmm. Like nobody knew that network, whatever the hell the internet is. Like what is the internet?
An eternity later.
I think going all the way back to separating ourselves from people.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got way off track.
We got way off track. We're bringing it back now.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
Okay.
Way to focus. Are y'all listening? Are y'all ready?
See, look, that's good that we just snap back into it. Like we can go off on a long ass tangent about nothing, and then whoop, right back to it. So,
alright. So look.
How do you separate yourself from the people that's not helping you grow?
I think the better question is, and something that's going to be more personal, is how at PWI, for Black students, how is it making connections with other people outside of your race on your campus? Like how hard is it? Do you think it's hard?
I don't think it's hard per se. I think we as Black students make it harder than it is because like we'll make these relationships in class. Like you'll have a relationship with your classmates, but you won't ever build on that relationship just because you don't think they have the same interests as you. Mm-hmm. Like you won't even try to talk to that person or even attempt to be a friend with them because you have this preconceived notion that they're a different race, a different gender, a different whatever, and they don't relate to you.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely guilty of that. Like,
yeah,
I think everybody might
I
be
think
guilty of
everybody's
that.
guilty
Actually,
of
like
that.
everybody has their own personal bias because that's just how we're raised. But like, I think it is definitely like I'm definitely a victim of that. Like, I definitely feel like I'm a very talkative person. Like, I feel like I can talk to anybody, but I limit myself. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll only talk to people that I don't know.
Like you gotta get that.
That I know.
Yeah, like I know you can relate to what I'm gonna say. Like like I feel like I don't be one of those awkward interactions. Mm-hmm. Like where you say something and they just continue the conversation, but they have no idea what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like they'll just let you keep talking. Like I hate this. So
I can sense that. Like I can tell if a conversation is like, okay, you don't really understand. Like I get the social cues. And because I don't like that, that's why I just talk to people like that. Because it's just like, it's comfortable. I know I can talk to you. And it's the crazy thing is like, it'd be that like every time that you reach out and meet a new person, you'd be like, wow, I really got like someone that can do that now. And it's like, you just gotta start doing that more. I gotta start doing that more because
Yeah, and see, like I feel like those are the relationships that really make like like those friends that you can just call every once in a while, like that. Oh, you see me at homecoming? You be like, oh shit, man, I haven't seen you in so many years, and like they don't like you just catch up like those little interactions.
But I think I do. Like, I love my school. There's many times where I thought about transferring. You guys know if you listen to our earlier episodes. But I really love Mercer. Like Mercer,
I feel like everyone who comes to Mercer seriously considers transferring. Like as a black student, I feel like you consider transferring.
For the first semester, definitely. I think everybody's like, wow, I can't be down here.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know if it's everybody's second semester or that sophomore year. It's in that in between that time, people like start to appreciate their friends more.
Yeah.
Understand why they
like literally
Mercer.
your friends make or break like your experience here.
At any college, really, but especially at Mercer.
Yeah, because like we don't have a big like black population. So if you don't have a friend group, it's like you're not like you feel like you're missing out on something, and you might be missing out on stuff because you always have those little get-togethers with your friends. Like you'll have 3 or 4 of your friends over, y'all will just sit down and talk, watch a movie, like those kind of things, and you'll miss out on that if you don't have a group of friends. Like it doesn't have to be that like popular group of friends. Like
as long as you got your group, man, you ride, bro. I don't care, man. I got my group. I like my squad.
Yeah.
But like college friendships are so cool. Like college friendships are so cool.
Look.
Grow up with you, literally become an adult with these people.
Yeah, it's so many people that I have like when we see each other, we have these whole conversations, and I don't even remember that.
I don't remember your name, but I remember experience.
Look.
Okay.
We're gonna see each other in 20 years, and we still gonna have the same conversation.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna remember your name.
Bro, you remember me? Yeah.
I mean, this right here.
Yeah, do my firm grip up, handshake, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Alright, bye, see you in 20 more years.
Yeah, I'll see you at homecoming. You coming to homecoming this year?
Alright, look, you just saw me. But you really do become adults with these people, like, bro.
Yeah.
I grew facial hair with you, bro. You see me, and I didn't have no facial hair.
But it's honestly funny, right? Because it's like, I had facial hair coming in.
Man, I'm
like, these little baby niggas ain't growing.
Man, chill on me, bro. It's coming though.
I would say this to your face, Jawan. Jawan can't grow facial hair.
Jawan will never grow facial hair, and he will remain bald. And if he ever decides to grow a beard, I'll have to shave it off in his sleep. So, yeah. But yeah, I grew a beard right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm gonna grow a full beard soon. Hey, look, man.
I'm actually getting some hairs over here. Like I actually had to shave this weekend.
Cap.
I swear.
He's capping, y'all.
No. I mean, I honestly wish I was, because I don't want to shave.
I feel like everybody who has a beard says they don't want a beard.
Yeah, until it's just that bushy shit all over your face. I don't want it. I don't want it.
A full beard, bro?
No. I want this right here. I'm gonna trim this down a little bit, and that'll be it.
I need a full-length beard.
No.
Lord, please, if you can just, I'm gonna pray about it again tonight. So, you know this house, man. I'm gonna just pray on it, and then, hopefully within the next year or two, the beard will just come on in, and I'm just look up at the man above. And say, thank you.
Watch, this was gonna happen. As soon as this nigga started going bald, this beard gonna come in.
I can't go bald. I can't.
Bro,
That would be the worst thing that could happen. That would be the worst thing.
A 95% chance of not going bald. Like, my dad can grow hair, but he chooses to cut it off.
Yeah, same.
Like, his hairline is here. And then my granddad's hairline is here.
It's lower than your dad's?
Yeah, like my granddad on my mom's side.
Oh, okay, so he's straight.
So, I'm hoping I got my granddad on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Because,
no,
I can't
go bald. Is up. So, I'm always have some. So, I've always told myself I'm not gonna be the one dad that has just the hair on the side of the head.
Bro, I hate that so much.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can.
My uncle has that. My uncle has that. Every time I see him, I'm just like,
Slap him on the top of his head.
yes. Like, cut this shit off, nigga. Nobody wants to see this disgusting piece of.
Hey man, just let him hold on to it, bro. Let him
Hold on to what? Your
The
hair is
that's
holding
on the
on.
side of your head. As long as the hair is on the side of my head, rest on there, bro.
There's no way.
I don't care. I don't care.
I won't talk to you if you got that. If you got that, like,
Bruh.
what do they even call that?
So you gonna deny me my nephew because of my hair?
No, I'm gonna meet your nephew. I'm just not gonna meet you. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll take him out. Just drop off here. I'll be right there. Don't get out the car.
Yeah.
And because
Let him walk out the
to
door.
the ass window. Ain't even gonna see it.
Okay. Well, look, I'll take that into consideration. But nah, man. Let's tell these folks our songs of the week. You guys.
Oh no! See, we're not gonna do songs.
I know.
We gotta tell them.
We gotta tell them. So look,
we got some new shit coming. So what we gonna do? Instead of doing these songs, cause YouTube keep bitching us.
yeah, we ain't got money to pay YouTube, so
We ain't got money to pay YouTube or these record labels either one of them.
Oh, yeah, no.
So we're gonna create y'all a playlist. We're gonna rotate these songs. Let's say every week we're gonna at least add a song. Each of us gonna add a song to it. Like we might subtract and add as need be.
And then
But it's- huh?
Go ahead.
You cut me off now. I done lost it. Go
So
ahead.
you said we were gonna add everybody each week. We're gonna add songs in.
Yeah, and then we can subtract as need be.
Yeah, and then on episode 10, we're gonna release it to everybody. So you'll hear the songs, and we're here at least one of the songs that we're gonna put in there. And at the end, we're gonna have a big playlist that we're gonna release to you guys, and you can listen to it. It'll be curated by us.
Oh yeah.
But if you have input on our Instagram, you maybe one of the songs that you want will be on the playlist. It'll be
We'll
a
have
playlist
one
for our
fan
fans.
choice.
Yeah. No, I think we should have a couple fan choices. If y'all can't
If
right now,
your music choice
suggest-
is great, then
yeah, y'all might have some
We'll see
nasty
about it.
music to. Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell them one of the songs because this I have to. And look, I'm gonna play a little
did you
bit.
listen to that song I sent you,
I
bro?
didn't like it. I hate
What?
it. I hated every minute of it, actually. Every second. But my song it's an old school song. It's by The Game, and I never thought that I would have a song on my phone by The Game, but it's called All That. Here we go. Just play a little bit. And I think it's this song. I know what y'all think of. That's all y'all get. That's all you get. That's all you guys get.
Look, I'm distraught now.
Oh yeah, we just
Snowman.
I just wanted y'all to know what to look for. I don't know if Vince is gonna play his song.
I won't.
Okay, so he's not gonna play his song. We get copyrighted. I guess I'll pay it out the pocket. But All That by The Game, featuring Lil Wayne, Fabulous, and Jeremiah. It's gonna be up on the. Is it gonna be up on the story? It's gonna be up on the story.
It has to be up on the
It's gonna be up on the story.
There's no other option.
Listen to it.
Look, y'all see my music choices on this playlist. Wait, we do need y'all input. So, do y'all want a slow playlist? Not slow, but like a smooth playlist? Or do y'all want some like hard,
shit.
like trap? Not exclusively trap, but like in that realm. So we can
Curate it correctly for our listeners. I like how I pieced that together that little. Do you have a wild out of the week, bro?
Wild out of the week. That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I was hoping that you had something so that I had time to find what I
see him do the same thing.
Well,
Wait.
there we go. Whatever you're gonna say, just.
Hold on.
Do you at least know what
Have you
it's
seen this?
I don't get this though.
My nigga, he's standing on the baby, bruh.
I know, but that didn't. It wasn't that funny.
My nigga Nigga, I was laughing at this shit for at least 20 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna post this
This
picture on
baby
the
is
story.
struggling. Like, how do you even get the baby to stand up while you stand on this
Bro,
shit?
now that you're explaining it, it is so much funnier, bro.
It's just like the logistics of this happening. Like, why are you all of your weight on this baby?
Wow. We're gonna post it on the story. Y'all go see it. It's actually funnier now that he's explaining it to me.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, that looks terrible. But my wallet of the week is this picture on Twitter that I saw, and this dude said, decided to try cleaning all the dead roaches out of my PS4. And he said, Sony, please design smaller vent holes next time. And in these pictures, there are hundreds.
You know what that reminds me
Hundreds of dead roaches.
You know what that reminds me of, bro?
What?
Okay. There had to be a tweet or something on social media, like in middle school, where someone bought an Xbox and it was roaches living all in that shit.
No
like it was their nest inside of his Xbox.
No way.
And it was just in his room. Like he like for some reason he was posting it. But I don't know what prompted him to open the Xbox, but that was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
My Xbox was gone the next day.
Bruh,
It had to go. Because I didn't know and I didn't want to open it.
Bruh, if I ever opened up my Xbox and found out it was a nest of fucking roaches, I would never touch a gaming console ever again in my life. I don't care. Ever. But that being said, fuck all y'all PS4 users, Xbox users, y'all know where we at.
Hey,
You good?
that's it for me, man.
That's it,
I
man.
ain't got nothing else to say.
Hey,
Y'all got all of my knowledge for the moment. I'm drained.
Hey, look, I'm gonna need y'all to pray for me in this beard. You know, I don't want to be praying by myself. I really appreciate y'all support if y'all, pray for me in this beard goal. Like we said, stay focused in school.
Oh yeah.
Separate yourself from people who aren't making you better.
Hey, you wanna.
Damn, we were on a roll, Vincent.
You want I'm trying to think of something. Remember that quote I was saying at the beginning? I'm trying to think of something that make like something for the upper people. Like I know the bottom is a cage. What's the upper thing that's like pulling you up? You want a rope and not a cage.
You want a rope. Nice save, because you almost lost it. You want a rope, not a cage. But you don't want to be trapped in a cage pulling on the rope. If that makes sense.
I don't know, but
Hey, look. Hey, look. I'm Jaden.
and I'm Vince.
And thank you for listening to
The Keys Cast.